Hello everyone, this is Christina from organicgardendreams.com, and today I am reporting from the Portland International Rose Test Garden. I'll just show you part of the garden. The garden is huge. You can go through, feel free.
Don't mess up your...
That's fine. So you see it's really live. People are just walking by, and I think I walk over a little bit so that I don't have other people walking into the camera. So as I said, that's a huge rose garden. I forgot how many roses they have here. I think about 5,000, 600 varieties or something like that. And this is just part of the garden. And the garden is a little bit over its peak, but as you see, there's still plenty roses to see. So I will just show you one variety that I particularly like, which is here in the foreground. Start again. So the roses are planted in beds just by themselves with no companion plants. And the rose I'm showing right now is Princess Alexandra of Kent. And that's actually one of my favorite, and I have decided this is a must-have rose for me. The flowers are just drop dead gorgeous. Beautiful color, they are filled with many petals, and they have a very nice fragrance. I'm just looking for another nice bloom. Here's just a pear which is not fully open, and you see it's much darker. So very beautiful rose. The rose is bred by David Austin, and it's one of his newer ones. So moving forward, the garden is very well visited, even though it's pretty hot today. I think it's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, about 30 degrees Celsius, and you see there's one of these beautiful rose arches. Before I started broadcasting, people are just standing there and they take photos of each other. So another rose that I want to show you is a little bit further up here. Very dark purple rose, which is called Twilight Zone. And I'm just zooming in. As you see, I show you the whole bed. They're planted in beds, quite a few bushes. I would estimate maybe 20. And here is another close-up of Twilight Zone. Very pretty. Really a very dark, lovely purple color. Here's some more, and as you see, some blooms are already fading. Oh, actually, I'm at the Portland. I'm just seeing a comment here. I'm at the Portland International Rose Test Garden. So walking around, again showing you the blooms and blooms of roses. Again, a beautiful arch and someone taking a picture, as people do. So I walk over here. Another very beautiful hybrid tea rose that I would like to show you, which is actually, that's Portland, Oregon. Exactly, another one asking a question where I am. So it's the Portland, Oregon International Rose Test Garden. So the rose that you see here is Elena. It's a hybrid tea, very light yellow hybrid tea rose. Beautiful form, and it seems to be able to take the heat well. A lot of roses are fried, the petals are fried here in the garden, because yesterday was also a very unusual hot day for Portland, but this rose has taken the heat well, as you can see. So getting a little bit competition here. So again, one more view over the whole bed. People sticking their noses in the roses to smell the roses, as they should. I really like that. So I'm walking up under the rose arch. Don't know what variety that is. To show you two more varieties which stand out for me in this part of the garden. And this one is Memorial Day. And funny enough, I just planted this rose last week in my own garden in San Diego. So again, a little bit closer views of Memorial Day. It's a hybrid tea rose. It has a strong fragrance, and you can see, maybe this is a good flower to show, that the petals are quite ruffled. Some people like it and some people seem to hate it. So I have spoken to someone from the San Diego Rose Society, one of the leading people there, and he really, really hates this rose. Actually, I have to say I'm undecided, but what I liked about it is that it's supposed to be very disease resistant, and as you can see, it's pretty floriferous, and I think these are definitely two good qualities, and it's also supposed to take heat well, even though here you can see very clearly that the blooms are fried at the edges. So one last rose that I would like to show you. I have to move to the other side, make my way through the crowd, is actually Valensina. That's a yellow rose. You know that usually I'm not so much into yellow roses, but this one, it's yellow-orange, I would say. But this one actually really won me over. It's just personal preference. Yellow or orange rose are usually not so much my cup of tea, but this is really, really very, very beautiful. And as you see, a lot of roses are already a little bit past their prime and peak, but this one has tons of buds and it's just coming into its own. So maybe this is really the first flush of this rose. Show it to you again, a little bit closer. I think it's just drop dead gorgeous, and I can see it planted with purple or blue companion plants, which I think would be great with this one. So one last view of this little bouquet, and then I say I will show you one last overall shot. Garden, this part of the garden, looking down to where I came from, and that's it for me for now from the Portland International Rose Test Garden. Bye bye.